All right, hello everybody, welcome back. Hopefully this video is out pretty soon. Kind of been slacking in the video department, but I'm headed out. I'm completely loaded down in my truck, headed out to meet up with a couple awesome dudes, so you'll be excited to see them. Pretty excited, headed into some country I kind of know. We're gonna explore some stuff too, look for some bulls, and hopefully just have a good time overall. Got lots of gear and stuff, so my plan, I'm headed out tonight. I'm gonna go set up everything and maybe go look for some animals in the morning, or at least glass for sure somewhere. I might drive around, kind of do a little exploring, but you never know what's gonna happen. Hopefully we get there tonight. I've had some issues in the past with overnight trips, so hopefully this one just goes smooth sailing. Hopefully I've got everything. But yeah, I'm excited. Welcome back to another awesome video. It's almost time. Well, currently, probably by the time you guys see this, shed season will be in full swing. But right now it's still kind of on that first end. People are picking up deer horns and it's pretty awesome. But hopefully we can get a brown deer horn this weekend. You never know, but primarily going for elk, taking advantage of the awesome weather. It's February 20th today, and I think it's supposed to be like 60 degrees on Sunday, so kind of crazy, but here we go. Stay tuned. I'll let you know when those guys show up tomorrow, and heck yeah, see you guys in a bit. I think I made it to what's going to be home for now. It's actually really hard to find a flat spot in the dark, but right here, looks like it. There's some horse poop, but right there should be flat enough. Pretty close to where I want to be anyways. So now starts the long process of getting this set up. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long, but I know wall tents are fun and can take a bit. So let's do this. All right, as you can see, I used the Last Light Striker to do all this stuff. Camera's probably gonna die. This is the setup I've got. I just bought a new blanket and pillow because I lost mine. Do a memory foam underneath the cot, that sleeping bag. Got a little tiny baby fire going just for fun. Some wood for the morning. All my food. Camp set up. This thing's pretty sweet. Got a light, power, all the goods. So I'm gonna get my bed set up, go to bed, maybe go look for some animals. It's late. I think I rolled up here at like 10:30 and it's now midnight, so heck yeah, I'll see you guys later. This camera battery's gonna die, so I have to switch it out. See you guys in the morning, hopefully looking at some animals. Well, I'm already sitting down, having lunch. I'm gonna have some spicy nachos, some pizza, and maybe I'm trying something new this time. Should be good. Where is it? Right here, some pulled pork. So in a bag, just ready to go. Some peaches. I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat. Hopefully those guys are getting into something, but I'm gonna eat, and then I've got some good country I'm gonna go spend some time in. Looks pretty awesome. If not there, I'll go the next range. I got a spot I really want to get to today. I don't know if I'll get there, but we'll see. Hopefully next time we're on here is with the horn, but we'll see. I'm glassing right now. I'm trying to turn something up, but we'll see. So I just turned up my first horn of the day. Looks to be a big 2-point, maybe a broke 3. Could be.
Well, let me know that horn. That horn turns into curious.
It's Kyle, I think. But I'll show you guys right here, get zoomed in. Let's see. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And steady through. Oh.
Blackbird, you
Why can't I get this? Right in there somewhere, there should be a pretty obvious shed just right through a window. Maybe if I do this one, it'll be better.
barely got to the top of that hill.
Right there somewhere. I can't really see. There's a glare on the screen, but should be right there somewhere. Oh, just right up above that snow. Right. Up, up, up. Right up above that snow, towards the top. I'll get a better picture with the scope cam. I was just walking. Here's that shed. Can't tell what condition it's in. Hopefully newer, which would be awesome. It is a bigger 2-point. It's not too old. Definitely seen older. Just a big deucer. So I'll get this camera set up real quick and get a pickup on it. Oops, do a real quick pickup on this. Glass this guy up from across the way. Old. Yeah, it's pink. It's older than I thought it was, so dang it. But that's a shed. That's my first one of the day. My goal was to have three sheds, or 2 sheds. I wanted an elk and a deer. I got my deer. Hopefully I can get a elk shed on the board. I don't know. I know they're out here. I think overall for the trip I want 3 horns a day, which would be pretty sweet. But yeah, there's one. Definitely one of them. I'm gonna pop up on this ridge in glass. So hopefully we can turn something up. Feels good to get one on the board. Those guys are just right over here. We've been talking on the radio, so heck yeah. I was just walking this wash bottom going that way. I looked to my left, we got a tines down mule deer shed. Just a 4-point, older than dirt, of course. Has per usual, it seems like today. But I'll get a camera set up and get this guy picked up. Not a bad shed, just a smaller one, but hopefully we can get into a pocket here. All right, let's get this guy picked up. Second horn of the day. I wanted 3 a day, but one of those to be an elk. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but sweet deer shed. Really wish we were into the elk. Hopefully that comes tomorrow, if not today. We still got a lot of time left, but hopefully we can at least pick up a few more of those. I know Wes had one. We just got met up. He had a one chalky deer shed, and I've got 2 now. Hopefully Kyle can get on board with one. But here we go. Let's go find another one, get that marked on the Scout Hunt app, throw it on the pack, and keep hiking. Alright, we're back at camp. Woo! Got Wes cooking steaks. Doing a good job. They're awesome. We got Kyle and our finds today. I got 2 deer sheds, and Wes has got a little sneaky guy right there. What do you think? Tomorrow's gonna be better?
Yep, tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, new day, new country. Hopefully some elk sheds, but we'll see. Alright, everybody. I am by myself. I sent those guys into a spot. I know there should be elk horns, so hopefully they'll find some freaking elk horns up there. Get my pack ready. Kind of a later start. I'm trying some new stuff I've always wanted to try. So, we should get something. Just trying to decide what I want to have for lunch today. Oh, definitely. Oh, I forgot a spoon. I think I have one. Have some peaches. I definitely want this barbecue. Right here. Do I have multiple nachos? I can have a nacho. I'm gonna do this barbecue chicken wrap. Hopefully it warms up and it's not all icy when I try and eat it, because that's gross. But we've got that. Oh, flip up. Come on, I'll do this. I'm gonna get that loaded in my pack. Get my binding harness on. We're gonna go find some horns. Last video, which this is a start to the new video, so welcome back. We didn't do that great. I got camp set up, found a few horns yesterday. Nothing special, just some chalky deer horns today. I gotta make up because I wanted 3 horns a day, so I gotta find 4 today. Hopefully one of those being elk, and if they're not, then that's gonna suck because I want an elk horn so bad. But those guys should find an elk horn between 2 of them, 100%. If not, I don't know what to tell them because I know there's bulls in there that haven't dropped or have dropped in the past years. So they'll be picking their horns up. I'm loaded down, ready to go. I'm trying to debate if I want walking 6 today. It was nice last time to have them, but it's a little freeing not to have my arms, you know, all taken up. I'm gonna throw this in this time because I love some lemonade. Not gonna lose my keys either. Probably gonna put those in my pack in a pouch, so hopefully I don't lose my pack. Yeah, hopefully I can have an entertaining video today for you guys comparative to last video, but it's not really even shed season for elk. Deer are dropping, not that great yet, but they are dropping, so hopefully I'm back on here with the shed and not at lunch eating some food. No freaking shot. Yes, we got our elk horn. I was just up here glassing, and I thought I glassed like a 2-point shed, like way the hell down here. Dude, I just looked over. Can you guys see that right there? I don't even know what it is, but it's an elk shed, and I'll freaking take it all day. Oh my gosh, let's go get over that. That is freaking awesome. Okay, I might trip and eat crap going down this steep hill, walking to this thing, but I cannot believe this thing is laying right here where it is. Last thing I freaking expected to find right here. I was expecting a little deer horn, something. It's not a big bull, but dude, it's an elk horn. We'll freaking take it. I left all my camera gear, well, other than my camera, but like tripod and stuff up at my pack, but oh my gosh, right there. I've been waiting for that all stinking day. Let's freaking go. It's all propped up, all nice and sweet for me. That was freaking meant to happen. Hopefully now my deer shed's a little 2-point, and then we only need 2 more for my goal. Oh, elk horns, elk horns. That is insane that that thing's laying there. I'd imagine it's gonna be old when I walk up to it. Oh, right on a freaking trail. You just dumped it. There's this trail right here. Dude, that's honestly not a horrible bull. It's not big, but that is not a bad bull at all. Now I know they shed right here. Oh, that's newer than I thought it was. That might have been last year's. Let's freaking go. Just a 5. I'm gonna freaking get that thing picked up. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Get some pictures because that ATL is way sweet. All right, this probably isn't gonna be the best pickup because it's on an angle. There's a bunch of shiz in the way, but let's get this guy picked up right here. Oh yes, I'm so excited to put my hands on a freaking elk horn. This is awesome. Oh, dude, that's probably last year's too. Yes. Just a sweet 5er. Dense sucker, like really. Okay, so I'm walking up on what originally brought me down here. Is it a shed? Is it a stick? Doesn't matter to me much because I knew if it was a shed, it was small, and it led me to this. That's what's so awesome. And it was a freaking stick. Oh, I would have been so mad. Yep, that right there, I thought was a 2-point. This is what I had in my head. It is in fact a stick, but it led to that, so we'll freaking take it. I'm gonna go try, maybe match that guy up and eat some lunch. I'm clear the heck back up on there. Heck yeah, I'll freaking take that all day. That was worth every bit of it. All right, I'm just sitting down. I'm gonna have me some lunch, do some glassing up on a ridge that I know I can glass. Should glass up a horn based off of the sign I'm seeing. I'm seeing quite a bit of sign. Again, spicy nachos, and then some of this deliciousness. It smells amazing. Have some Powerade, some water, because I did not drink enough water yesterday. Gatorade, not Powerade. All right, guys, not the shed or the thing I have glassed up possibly, but we do got a shed down here. So hopefully I don't fall. I don't know what it is with these bulls shedding on these freaking steep things, but I got another freaking elk shed and I could not be pumped. Not big by any means, but another freaking elk shed, and we'll take it all day. I just want elk sheds of plenty. Yeah, it just looks like a decent bull. I doubt it's my other side. I'm not gonna throw it away because it does look broke. Not totally out of the ordinary. Looks like just a small hard white raghorn. Maybe hard white. Could be, potentially. But if this is laying here, that gives me high hopes that my shed that I glassed up is also an elk shed, potentially. If I don't slip on this rock. It looks like last year's horn, heck yeah. Maybe. Ragger, but dude, I will take another elk horn all day. That's sweet. I'll get a pickup video on this one just because that's freaking awesome. And now that gives me pretty high hopes that one I've got glasses and elk horn. If not, heck yeah, another freaking elk horn. I'm loving that. So we'll get a camera set up, get this guy picked up for us. I don't want to set up my tripod for this pickup, so this one's not gonna be amazing, I bet. But it is another shed. Boom. Elk shed. Maybe if I scoot way back, you'll see me. Elk shed number 2 on the day for me. I'm gonna say this one's 3 years old. I'm hoping the shed down here, or the thing I have glassed up, is a shed. If not, oh well, it led me to this one, and judging from my past shed, it didn't turn into a shed, but I'm hoping this one will. If not, I know they shed right here. That's 2 elk horns out here, so sweet. Got this little guy. He's a little older than I originally thought, but that just means they're not getting picked up. I'm gonna go look at this, hopefully find some. Hopefully Wes and Kyle are having a good day. I will take another freaking shed all freaking day, so that's awesome. All right, kind of just how I thought. That shed I thought I glassed up was a stick, but led us to another elk horn, so I'm taking the elk horn and smiling. We're just gonna do some grids down here. Hopefully turn up some more elk horns. Maybe a deer, a big deer. I would not hate. It is hot today, guys. Extremely hot. So, I don't know. Kind of just walking around, waiting for those big white tines to come out. Look at that pack. That's a nice sight. Love that. I mean, I found 2 deer horns yesterday that are pretty much the same size as these elk, comparatively, as if you were to move those over to elk. And yeah, so much different in weight and pack look. But anyways, gonna get hiking. Hopefully we can find some more. Here's technically my 3rd shed of the day. Goofy looking guy. That was I don't even know. That was weird. That was a weird guy. Definitely a shed. Just a goofy freaking shed. Cool. Wish it was a big hard white elk shed like I've been finding, but I will take that. Alright guys, I came to the exact spot I've been wanting to go this whole time. And I was getting my butt kicked. I found that chalky base thing, and I was walking right here. I could see some elk tracks, and I was like, gosh, somebody must hit this on a freaking 4-wheeler or something later, because it's flat, easy country to hike. And look to my right, my pack and stuff's already over there. But as you can see, right there under that tree, we got a freaking 6-point elk shed, hard white. It's got a cool devil tine. This has been awesome for trying a new spot. I took a risk. It is freaking paid off. But yeah, look at this thing. Freaking sweet. It's got a little cool devil tine right there. Hard white last year's for sure. But I'll get a camera set up and we'll get this guy picked up. That makes my 3rd horn of the day that I'm willing to admit as a horn. That I have no idea what it is. I know it's some antler of some sort, but I will take this little guy right here. 3 elk sheds, dude, that is awesome. So really, all I need is 1 more, and I've met my goal today. What's funny is there's no deer sheds, and that's all I thought I'd be finding over here. But I do got this elk shed. Super happy about it. Just tines up. Pretty bull. Nothing huge over here, which I didn't expect to find anything giant, but I'll get a camera, tripod set up. Then I'm probably gonna sit here in the shade, have some water. It's hot as balls today. But hopefully those guys have found some good stuff, and then I'll probably do some circles around here and just drop the pack and hopefully turn up his other side. I mean, he could travel a long ways, but I mean, it should be here somewhere. That's right in the wide open. Nobody hits this, so let's go. We're actually doing it. Oh, there's a leg. I thought it was a shed. Just a leg bone. Yeah, this other side should be right here, and I bet he wasn't alone. So that gives me high hopes that there's some more elk sheds around. Hopefully Wes and those guys are having a good time. I know I've got update from Kyle. It sounds like, and I've probably already told you this, a 5-point set is what I heard. And then a 5-point set, a 4-point deer horn, and it sounds like Kyle had a set of 2 points. I don't know whose horns are what, but that's pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm just walking around. I mean, wide open stuff, guys. As you can see here, freaking crazy. And then that elk shed's just beautifully placed right where it should be right there. So I'll get a camera set up, get her picked up. We're gonna find some freaking more elk sheds. Man, you always think, man, is this somebody driving right here? Is this just old trails? But that right there tells me either they were looking left when they should have been looking right, or there's nobody been in here. So get him picked up. I've had a killer day. Cannot complain. Had an awesome time out here. Haven't really had those guys on here much. I know, I swear, I'm out here with them. They're just been having too much fun when we're all together. So get this guy picked up and we will have an awesome time. I'm hoping for one more shed today. I wanted 9 on the trip. Depending on how today goes, I would love to hit double digits. Maybe we could find a side-by-side set of deer horns. That'd be awesome, but feeling good about where I am, so sweet. All right, let's get this bad mamma jamba picked up. Got some pictures. Freaking cool shed. Boom, another dense one. Yeah, hard white. Still got some color on the back. Nice imprint. Freaking dense. It's about the same size as that one I picked up earlier, that 5-point, maybe a little smaller score-wise, but it is a chunky guy, and he's got this cool devil tine, so I'll freaking take that all day. Sweet. He's got good genetics. He'll be a sweet bull one day. Sweet bull. Pretty burr. Not really dished out. Just mass. I can't believe how massy he is. But dude, I am loving that. I will take these sheds all day, every day. I love finding elk horns, especially ones with character. Awesome. Yeah, I'm stoked. Finding a good elk shed. Having a good time. This is a right too. I found 2 rights and a left today. Like I said, I'm probably gonna leave my pack here, do some circles, see if I can't match this guy up, and then plan on going that way. And I don't have that much time left. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 hours. And I'm a bit from the truck. So, awesome day. One more shed and we've met our goal. That's the other side to this, or another elk horn. Or a deer. Set of deer would be awesome too. I'd love that. But on the trip, I got the 2 from yesterday. These 3, that's 5. Overall, I wanted 9. So if I can find 1 today, that's 3 tomorrow that I gotta find. And maybe 10. 10 was always an awesome weekend, especially where we only had that little bit to hike yesterday. And tomorrow should be just as good. So sit down, kind of chill on this for a minute, go for a little walk about, see if we can't do some damage. Maybe there's like 5 or 6 bulls running around with him. It's not impossible. I've seen a lot of elk sign right here. Yeah, just a pretty bull baked in the sun, but cool. I can't believe how chunky he is. Like, I know he doesn't look big, but as far as a beam, he's freaking heavy. Heavy old bull. Not old, but heck yeah, we'll take that. Got some lovely elk sheds. Gonna keep on going. All right, so I potentially just glassed up an elk horn. Should be the 4th one of the day, which I would be extremely stoked about. It's in the wide open. Oh dang, look at that. There's some decent sized deer tracks. Let's find a brown one on the way over. But anyways, hiking over to that. I glassed about a mile away. As you can see in that video, it's pretty blurry. Out of all the things, I know I haven't had a good track record for today of glassing up, walking over there and finding it, and it actually being a shed, but this does look like a shed. Some things in my head that it could be potentially for it not being a shed would be, one, a spine that is, I could just see like some of the back legs or something that look kind of like tines. And two would be maybe, that's crazy, somebody's been in here sometime. I don't know how long ago that was, but somebody has been in here. Two, what was I talking about? One was a spine and the other would be a dead head. And that's why I can see so many points. And then the spine with it, like a mule deer dead head. If not, if this is just a singular shed, it looks to be, and I've been so wrong before. Glassing is always so hard to judge. This could be one of the biggest elk sheds that I've found today. The biggest, I would dare say. If it's a complete elk horn, just looks long and beamier than these other ones. It does look like a potentially a 6 point, but heck yeah, we'll go look for sure. It's gonna take me a minute to get over there, but got some good stuff I can hike on the way over. I always get that anxiety that somebody's gonna just walk over and freaking pick it up on my way over, and hopefully that never happens, but you never know. Crazier shit has happened. So got this nice pack. Also, at some point today, a deer horn should make an appearance. I am shocked I have not found a freaking mule deer, because there is sign everywhere for a mule deer to be down in here. So we'll see. There should be one eventually, but sweet, I'll let you guys know when I'm walking up on that. Like I said, it's gonna take a sec for me, but just a short second speed, as you can probably tell from my breath. I bombed over here, but that shed should just be right up here. If it is a shed, probably gonna be a stick, and I'm gonna be mad at myself. But man, it sure looked like a shed. So let's get up here. It's hot today. Just right around here, I should be able to see some tines, maybe, possibly, if it's a shed. Coming around. Maybe, might be looking in the wrong spot. Gotta make sure if it is a shed, not walking by its other side, because I bombed over here. Not seeing a shed yet. So that's kind of depressing. Hopes are getting taken down. Right. Oh, yep. Right there. Might be a little smaller than I thought. But to me, as of right now, that's a shed. Dude, that's sweet. What a glass. He looks goofy. Maybe it's just the angle he's laying, but he does look goofier than another one. Definitely not as big as I thought, of course. Never is. But let's motor up this hill a little ways, see what we got. I love glassing up sheds, especially when they turn out to be sheds. Better get a Instagram reel rolling too. Follow us on Instagram if you're not. Here we go. Walking up on this shed I glassed up from a long ways away. Still can't see it. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I can see a couple tines. Walk up on her and see what we got laying here. Just a smaller shed, huh? I would have guessed it was bigger, but I think I could see its third and thought that was maybe its sword. That is a smaller shed, but another one I will take. I freaking love elk horns, so especially right here in the wide open. That is awesome. Hard white for sure. Get a camera down, get her picked up. Hopefully we can have a few more of these today. I love freaking elk horns, especially when I can get a pack full. So this is awesome. This new spot has been awesome. Yep, still good color on the back, hard white. Some sheds, man, and that's one you think that would get picked up by shed hunters. He's got good genetics. He's really got a layout real pretty. Back, and then I like that look, kind of a well-tail, I guess. I hate when they turn completely up, but that like wavy back end is so pretty. So his horns, I'm trying to think. This is either 2 or last year's. Was baking in the sun all of last shed season, so that's awesome. So that's 4 elk horns today, guys. That's insane. Freaking awesome, especially to glass one up and finally glass one up that was an elk shed, especially the spot I made. I mean, you guys saw in the video, it was, all I could see was this back end from a long ways away. And I know there's a lot more sheds in here, so maybe I can talk those guys into coming here tomorrow instead of what we were planning on doing, because I know I've only found singles and they're all hard white. There's got to be some old ones in here. There's got to be some deer sheds in here somewhere, so heck yeah, I'm gonna get this loaded on my pack. And I'm hoping, I'm gonna say this and hopefully the universe doesn't take it too literal, but I'm happy with what I have. That's all I find today. I met my goal, super happy, especially compared to yesterday. But I'm hoping we get at least 1 or 2 more sheds on the way back. I'm making my way back now because we got about an hour of light, and so heck yeah, sweet. Hopefully those guys picked up a few elk horns. I know they had at least 2, so that makes 4, 5, 6 elk horns, and then I have 2 deer. Wes found one yesterday, so that's 9. And I think Kyle and Wes Kyle has a set of deer horns, which is 10, 11, and then 12. So we've got 12 sheds on the trip. So, and I can't imagine, the last text I got was around noon. I can't imagine they haven't found anything else in there, especially the way they're finding stuff. So let's get that guy on the pack. Let's get on hiking. Well, a new one had to make an appearance eventually. And there it is. And I'm going to take it back to camp and maybe shed sacrifice it in the fire. Look how pink that is. That is insane. I knew there was at least 1 deer shed out here. There always is. Heck yeah, let's go now find maybe a little better deer shed. If we could find 1 more deer shed, 1 more elk shed today, be pretty awesome if I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm gonna grab this guy, keep on headed out. I bet I got at least a mile, a little more than a mile and a half back, and we'll be good. Done. Hopefully those guys have found something. I haven't heard from them for a long time, so kind of making me nervous because I don't know, I just hope they did well. So alright, here we go. Here's a shed that's complete, not completely withered away. Spike elk shed. Got to get one of those every once in a while, I think. Old as balls, but that makes my 5th elk shed of the day, so that's pretty cool. I'll probably just carry him back to the truck, almost back, hoping for 1 solid deer shed on the way back, maybe an elk horn. I don't know what my odds are, but heck yeah, that's horn number, if you count all the broken ones I picked up, that's horn number 7 today, but I'm gonna count that as horn number 5. Okay, we're out here. Last day. We've got a few hours to make something happen.
All day, the rest of the day.
And then I'll show you guys everything we found. Wes, do you have a goal today?
One, really, but no. I would love 3 sheds.
3 sheds?
Yep.
Kyle?
Pick a set of any kind.
Set of any kind. I want 2 sheds. One of them to be an Elkhorn. We're in a new spot we've never hit. I haven't. Have you guys ever been here?
Not even close. Never been out here. But
Heck
it looks
yeah.
money.
Yes, sir.
It
So
has a lot of good vegetation. Couple springs. Yep, couple springs. They've got water up there. Cliffy. Has the recipe for
The
success.
recipe for disaster and success.
That too.
Okay, well, I'll let you know. Hopefully I'm back on here with the show. That's what I'm ending with. 4 elkhorns and 4 deer, right? 2, 4, yep, that's 8 sheds. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the deer base I found yesterday and today. 9, 10, double digit day. Not great, not awful. I had a good time. I'm gonna get this tripod set up. Today was slow. Those guys got back early and went to a different spot, and I just thought I better stick it out here. So I'll get this camera upright, show you some sheds, and then we'll end the video. Heck yeah, I had an awesome time. Hopefully those guys did. Hopefully they get into a couple more sheds today. I'm sure they will, knowing them. But let's get this right here. I'll stand back here, show you some sheds. My favorite one, probably this big 5er, just because it came at a very unexpected time and kicked off a great day. And then the 6 point's really sweet. I really like it. It's dense, heavy bull. It's got that cool little devil's tine. Sweet bull. Tried a lot of new country this trip, and honestly it paid off. I mean, these all came in from one spot along with those weirdos and that spike. But yeah, heck yeah, this has been a good trip. I'm excited for the shed season to get rolling. It's really getting rolling. This is kind of my second trip out that I've been mainly for sheds. So heck yeah, it's a good trip. I mean, technically I found all of these horns in 2 days, so it was a good time. And most of them came, I mean, 2, 4, 5, 6, plus that base. 7 of them came from yesterday. Yesterday was a good day. Wish I could have got into some. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, which is next_gen hunting, and then TikTok is Mac Batty. But yeah, it's